Yes, sir.
I need everyone to start thinking bigger, bigger, bigger. This isn't about who's better. This is about coexistence. I just finished Pokemon Legends. You see, yay, 53 hours. I also just finished Digimon Story Time Stranger. 63 hours, something like that. And I can tell you these are two completely different games. Just blindly suggesting somebody plays Time Stranger because they're mad at the Pokemon or the Pokemon Legends ZA specifically situated. It's just not a good idea. It's a horrible idea for a number of reasons. We'll get into that in a little bit. Now listen, guys, I'm sorry, but somebody has to say this. And I guess it's me. I guess I'm the chosen one. Let's play a game. I'll present a topic, and my two contestants have 20 seconds to give me their thoughts. Ready? All right, first up, day one season pass or DLC? Wait, we're getting a game and additional content I already know about it? You're kidding, right? So they actively planned to shrink the game. Before it came out, they're like, we're gonna cut 40%. My friend's dad works there, that's what he said. That's what he said. All right. The second one, visual polish. Oh, man, I love me some graphics, right? 60 frames. I need it. Oh, needs a strong word. It would be a nice to have, but you know, I'm here for the gameplay. You know what I say? I say no crashes, no problem. If you look at the wall for like 30 seconds, you just gotta like, we might as well be playing X and Y on the 3DS. What is this shit? Last one. New things. Wait, but we already talked about the... So more new things? Yeah, man. Yeah. You're serious, right? Promise? I promise, buddy. I promise. Don't worry. Don't worry. Listen. This whole new... They gotta stop. New this, new that. New, stop. Aegis Slash doesn't even work. Substitute is a useless skill. I could go on and on. Okay, stop the shit and stick to the script. All right, look, I said I would tell you those reasons. There's three main reasons why I don't agree with just blindly, aimlessly telling somebody who's mad about Pokemon to go play Digimon. I'm gonna make it real simple. In fact, I'm gonna use 3 words. The games are different. Do you want to know what else is different? The sponsor of this video. Again, yes, now I know you like Pokemon because you clicked on this video. But what about Zelda or Octopath Traveler? Now what if there was a game that combined all 3? A monster catcher like Pokemon, RPG exploration like Zelda, with that 2.5D twist like Octopath Traveler, and bullet hell boss battles that make for one epic adventure. Wait, what's that? That, my boy, is Alestral's Awakening. a 2.5D pixel art monster catching RPG for PC and Nintendo Switch, set in a world inspired by Greek mythology. Sound familiar? With randomizer and Nuzlocke modes now unlocked, the game just gained an insane amount of replayability. Backing is only available until November 7th, and it's your one chance to gain alpha and beta access, receive in-game unlocks, or even become an NPC or caster in-game. This is a limited time opportunity to join an incredible passion project with massive potential. Shout out to Alestros Awakened for sponsoring this video. Again. I'll tell you what, I didn't look much into it, but I was very curious how this real-time battling was gonna go. Honestly, I almost didn't believe it. I'm like, whatever, dude, we'll see. But the thing is, coming off a Digimon story Cyber Sleuth that was turn-based was throwing me off. Once I rewired my brain, got acquainted, boy was I surprised at what they had, what they did, what they cooked up here. I genuinely looked forward to battles. I seeked it out. I didn't shy away from it, and I was in between everything else going on. I looked forward to it. And the thing is, the story was good as well, so it was just a good experience overall. And that's the same exact thing with Digimon Story Time Stranger, with the story and the gameplay. Now, we've had it for a couple games now, but having these Pokemon in the open world makes hunting for the ideal Pokemon, the one that I'm looking for, all the more fun. My only pet peeve is I only have one attempt at the catch, but at the same time, it makes the catch all that more rewarding. It's a give and take. Now for Digimon, the Digi Attack might be the single best addition, right? The way that you catch in Digimon, what we call convert, you gotta just keep running into the Digimon. So if I can be strong enough to Digi Attack in one shot, and that adds to the conversion percentage, it's a beautiful thing to the overall experience. It makes it so smooth, and that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. In fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. I hope in the next story game they remove the transition altogether. The way Legends ZA gets right into the action, you know what I'm saying? I love that. I don't even want to see a black node. Just change the angle and let's get into it. Even if it is a quick transition, it just breaks my exploration immersion, man. I don't know. Now let's talk about the beauty though. Pokemon lends itself so well with this new style. It just works. I don't know what I'm saying. It works, bro. And even though this is their first time, they did a pretty damn good job. I don't really watch the Pokemon anime, but it's iconic. It's iconic in the sense that the battles are hype. But what always made me so mad is how those were hype, but then I go to the game and there's nothing like that. This game is closing that gap. The battles are kind of hype, bro. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. When it comes to Digimon, the beauty is how they have polished this flagship title to the extreme. Almost extreme. Now, Pokemon removed the depth in a sense with no abilities, while Digimon added more depth with the whole personality stuff. What Digimon was able to add with this expansion of an existing system is just this depth in team building, this level of strategy. Monster catchers, you don't really see this. You do and you don't. It's just not in such a style that's so similar to Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon at all. You don't see this, man. It's the exact direction we needed to go. It's the exact evolution we needed to see from Cyber Sleuth. Like I said, almost to the extreme. We missed a few marks. Digifarm not being able to digivolve there. Come on, bro, that's the main, I don't know what we're doing, but we're close, man, one step at a time. 9 out of 10. 9 out of freaking 10, bro. When I say story, I mean less about the specifics, just how does it feel? How does it feel inside of the game? I could get into a bunch of finer details, the pacing, the amount of story, the writing, but I'm not really trying to do that today, man. In this day and age, as games build worlds, environments, I talk to me about the side quests. I'm trying to learn about the world. I'm trying to feel like I'm a part of it. Now, if you've played and beaten Digimon Story Time Stranger, the word side quest might have made you twitch. Like I was itching for side quests. As you can hear, I want them, I like them, but not all at once. Calm down. Now, not to skip over the specifics completely, because Digimon Story, it was really good. But we knew that. We knew that. But Legends ZA, surprising. It felt like Sun and Moon from like a seriousness, depth, deepness perspective, I guess. But like it was good. It was a good story. It was a great story. I don't know what's going on. I'm really happy that Digimon seemed to have hit on a lot of very important overall lore pieces between like the servers, the digital worlds, the servers, the host computers, the digital worlds, and then even some groups, right? Royal Knights Olympus 12. It's just setting up great foundation for brand new people, learning about all these little things going on that they can then dive into. What I said at the very start, think big, bro. We gotta think big. All right, this last one's a mouthful. It's a mouthful, but I'm gonna be concise, okay? I'm gonna be concise. There's this topic, or even just like word that's been thrown around, or maybe it's 2 words. Worth it. Pokemon Legends ZA isn't worth it. Isn't worth $70. People are saying. Now, I'm not here to argue against the sentiment, okay? That's what you thought I was. It's because you need to ask yourself, what does worth it mean? Now, that's for you to figure out. I'm not concerned. But let me explain what these games have to offer, and then you could, you know what I'm saying, you could do with that what you will, and hopefully you can answer that question. Is Pokemon Legends ZA a quality game? Now, I know, you know, it's crazy. It's like the scale of the game is only 1 city out of a whole region. That just, I was also like, what are you talking about? But I immediately was like, I mean, if it's only 1 city, it's gotta be detailed. And buddy, I tell you, it's pretty detailed. Now, to be honest, I'm a bit biased here because I just recently moved into a city, and so it's like a surreal experience. I love it. That's why I was so gung-ho to do side quests. I just wanted to explore. I just wanted to walk around. Low key, I just wanted to see my fit. I just wanted to walk around with my fit on. That's a big reason why I think I was changing my outfit every 2 to 4 hours of playing the game. I could tell you every session was at least 2 different fits. And if I like was starting to reuse a fit, I gotta go to the store. And if I don't got money, I gotta go battle to get some money and go to the store. It's a loop. It put me in a loop, I'll tell you what. On the contrary, Digimon has a lot of areas, but they're a lot more linear and not as immersive as Lumiose City. So yeah, we go to quite a few different places, but you know, I'm not doing a whole lot there. But it's still not that one's better, because I really wish I had a bike or something in Pokemon. And that's where the Digi-Rides actually shines a lot. And it gets to this point where it's like, I loved changing my fit and just walking around the city. And I also love just kind of checking out what other Digi-Rides were available in the game. You know, it's just its own different type of fun. Is Pokemon Legends ZA even fun? I've been spoiling it, but I just got something new, so this is new. It just hit me. I feel like exploring Lumiose is hitting this same type of exploration itch that Zelda Breath of the Wild did, at least for me. Obviously nowhere near the scale, but I feel like the combat and the monster catching aspect adds to it, because it's like I'm exploring for something. And then there's the thing I was talking about earlier, the loop. There's a loop here, guys. You do the story, some side quests open up, you deviate. Next thing you know, it's nighttime. What's that? That means you gotta go battle. Youngster Joey looked you in the eye. Go to the battle zone. It's time to scrap. Get your challenger's ticket. Now it's daytime. What's that? You can continue the story. Rinse and repeat. And next thing you know, time is just going away. And then Digimon's story grips you. It pulls you in. You're like, I gotta figure out what's going on. but I also got my team that I can highly customize. So you might be playing. Next thing you have an idea. Oh, I'm gonna go do that. 4 hours has passed. You haven't done any story. What's the best part of Pokemon Legends ZA? Super subjective, but if I was trying to be politically correct, the answer would be the combat. But for me, it's the customization, brother. And I'm not talking about my Pokemon, obviously. That's exactly where my 53 hours went. I'm buying all the variations. I'm trying to mix and match my shit, maximize my drip. It's drip or drown, chat. So if I'm running out of money, I'm going to get more money by any means. And then on the Digimon side, it's about the Digimon, because I customized it a little bit, but whole time I've had my sights set on Mega Plus, right? So now that I've gotten through Pokemon, it's time. Now, I'm not even going to speak on the character customization because, you know, I wore the suit the whole game as a facade. I was hiding my deep sadness that the customization is just t-shirt galore. Now you get it. It all makes sense.
I see you watching. I be chillin', said I'm tryna catch a vibe. If you think I'm funny, then you gotta press subscribe. We just getting started, see me smiling in the wild. Hey, leave a comment. Tell me how you doing, I'm just tryna lift the mood. Game been going dummy, someone say that he's that dude. Even if you hate me, I'm just happy that you view. Hey.